right, let's talk about another mover here this morning. That is Boeing, which came up short in its fourth quarter earnings as the company reported its second consecutive loss, missing on both the top and bottom lines. Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian joins us now to break it down. Pras, obviously Boeing has been digging out of a hole, to put it mildly, I guess, and so this quarter shows maybe that they still have a ways to go.
I mean, I needed that calculator sauce this morning when I saw this.
Well, I have it for you. It's in my bag, buddy.
I mean, surprise loss, revenue missed there. Revenue slipped 45% from last year, with a horrible year last year with plane deliveries and things like that. But, not enough for the street. Again, they reaffirmed the guidance for the year, kept it the same. Not enough for the street after that rough year. Deliveries, 152 planes, so that was good. Up 50% from a year ago. Bulk of those were 737 Maxes and 22 Dreamliners, so that was good for them. Order backlog stood at $4 billion. But I think from the call, it's going to be at 10:30 with Dave Calhoun. I want to hear more about this. What's next? That triple body, the wide body jet is actually going to come out. Anything related to supply chain issues that they had last year, and then also kind of more on that backlog. Are they seeing any demand sort of concerns? Are airlines still kind of wanting to increase their inventory of jets? Is that still happening? Is that still going to be a trend in 2023?
Yeah, and that was the major mover last year, was the number of orders that they saw come in. You had a record order, at least from United Airlines late in the year. And this is, many kind of airliners are looking to revamp their fleet as well, even as they're restoring capacity. Part of that is these purchase orders. So where has that continued to be talked about from the company's perspective, and really getting through that backlog as well?
So backlog up about $270 million compared to a year ago. So not and that's like a few jets, not a lot, but it's still better than before. I think it's more about executing and getting those jets out the door. It's like $4 billion in confirmed orders. They need to actually make these planes. Post-pandemic, we've seen airlines' demand has gone up through the roof, even with sort of macro concerns here. So I think it's more about, can they actually execute and beat their rival, Airbus. Airbus is kind of killing it here, and they need to kind of catch up. And before, Boeing was the standard of the world, and now it's more Airbus.
Right. The Neo being that rival to the Boeing 737 MAX, especially considering some of the orders and how that was slated to be kind of an entrant into many of the fleets for airline operators as well. Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian breaking down all things Boeing for us this morning. We'll keep a close eye on the ticker symbol as well and the movement there.